I have some cool back issues to show you that I picked up at a local comic shop. Stick around. Hello and welcome, my fellow comic book enthusiasts, to another local comic shop pickups video from Scott Talks Comics. This is episode number 7, and this is going to consist of 2 separate visits to the same comic shop. The first visit was late February, and the second visit mid-March. So let's switch over to the comic camera, and I'll show you what I bought. First, I'm gonna start with something off the new comic shelf. This is the facsimile version of Edge of Spider-Verse number 2. Next up was one of the more pricey books that I picked up. Amazing Spider-Man 306. That is the Todd McFarlane homage cover, or cover swipe is what we used to call them, to Action Comics number 1. Next I have Amazing Spider-Man 270. It's a newsstand edition, if you're into that sort of thing. Amazing Spider-Man 259. This one is where Spider-Man returns to the classic costume after getting the symbiote removed by Reed Richards. It's also the origin of Mary Jane. Here is Avengers 246. It's another minor key, first appearance of Maria Rambeau. This is Black Cat number 1, a J. Scott Campbell cover. Very nice. That one I bought because I love Black Cat, and I love that cover. It's a cover by and a character by, I guess you could say. Next up, I have a couple issues of Dazzler. This one guest starring She-Hulk, which makes it a fairly early appearance of She-Hulk, early 80s. It's a 1982 comic. And this is issue number 15, guest starring Spider-Woman. So I like those earlier appearances, those early 80s comics. Dazzler and She-Hulk, Spider-Woman. I love those characters. That was my growing up reading comics period. Next I have Giant Size X-Men number 1. This is the Alex Ross Timeless variant. It's got some dirt over here that I am looking to clean up. I think a white eraser will take care of that as long as I'm careful. Next up I have a Marvel feature with Red Sonja. That was Red Sonja's first solo title there. Over here on my left, I have some issues of the first one that I'm looking to work on to see if I can get them in a decent grade. If there's anything I can do, I have several, I don't know, 4 or 5 copies of them over here. Anyhow, back to this haul. This is minor key, I guess. Final issue featuring Conan the Barbarian. Next, I have another minor key. Lots of keys. Minor keys. I call them minor keys. Although I don't know, this could be a major key because it is a first appearance. It's the first appearance of Ulysses Bloodstone. Marvel Presents number 1 from 1975. And I also found issue number 2. Up next, a beautiful copy of Marvel Team Up number 67. Now I have the Marvel Tales version of this, and now I have the original Marvel Team Up. Great condition book. Um, it has Kraven, it has Spider-Man, and most of all, it has Tigra. So it's right up my alley. I love it. Very happy with that one. Before I go to the next one, it's also written by Chris Claremont and penciled by John Byrne. I mean, it's like the perfect comic. I picked up issue number 30 of Marvel 2-in-1. This is my, I don't know, second or third copy probably. This would be the second full appearance of Spider-Woman, third overall appearance. She does appear in issue 29 of Marvel 2-in-1. I think it's just the last panel. All right, fantastic cover art here. This would be, let's move the pile here so we can see it. So let's see it better. I just absolutely love this. This is X-Men Red, Volume 1, Issue 9. It is Max Lim, apparently, did the artwork. Now, I have not seen, well, possibly I have seen other artwork by Max Lim, but I'm going to definitely look for more of his stuff. I just love this. Of course, I love cat-themed characters, and I love redheads. How could I not love that? That is X-Men Red, Volume 1, Number 9. Here is Volume 9, Number 8. And this is a gorgeous Jenny Frison cover with a Wolverine, Laura Kinney. Another great cover by there. Okay, so that was my first visit in February. So now let's get today's stack. Today, as I'm filming this, is March 19th, 2022. Let me shuffle my stuff here. And starting out with the new comics, or newer comics, I picked up this cover of Amazing Spider-Man 90 with Queen Goblin on it. This is the regular A cover by Art Adams. I didn't have this. I have the B cover, or had the B cover before I picked this one up today. So I have A and B of issue number 90. And here's a new one, new this week. This is Amazing Spider-Man 92 .bay, or .beyond, or .bey, however you want to say it. Just a great Monica Rambeau cover. I really like it. I'm not even really a fan of Mark Bagley's artwork, but this one, yeah, this one I really like. But I really like the character, and I'm looking forward to seeing her in the second Captain Marvel movie. All right, another new issue here is Daredevil, Woman Without Fear, number 3. It's her battle with Kraven the Hunter. It's been enjoying that series. Here we have Dark Ages number 5 with an awesome Peach Momoko cover. I'm not really much of a Peach Momoko fan, but when she does it how I like it, I really like it. And this is a really nice depiction of Wolverine, of Laura Kinney. Okay, now here's a Dazzler, but it's not Dazzler. This is one of the Gwen variants for Venom number 5. This is Gwen as Dazzler. Just a really nice cover. Russell Dodderman did the cover on that one. All right, now into the back issues that I found today. Starting with a key. A-Force number 1. First appearance of the team A-Force. Keeps focusing on She-Hulk's face. Oh, speaking of She-Hulk, so today's haul was really She-Hulk and Catwoman focused. Avengers 221. And this is when She-Hulk joins the Avengers. All right, Brave and the Bold, issue number 197. A minor key. This is the marriage of Bruce Wayne and Selina Kyle, the Earth 2 versions of Bruce Wayne and Selina Kyle. And right now I am collecting Catwoman appearances and whatever I can find with Catwoman in this costume. If you look at my shelf over here, I have the top shelf there is all Catwoman with that costume. In particular, I like this 7-Eleven cup that I got off of eBay. So yeah. So there's one Catwoman issue. I know there's another one in this pile, but we'll get to it. We'll get to it real soon here. Captain America issue 286, just a really great Mike Zeck cover featuring Deathlock. Detective Comics issue number 570. I believe this was the big purchase of today. There she is in that costume again. Here's another minor key, and we're back to She-Hulk again. Fantastic Four 265. She-Hulk joins the Fantastic Four. Incredible Hulk 347. First appearance of Joe Fixit. Joe Fixit was the sort of gangster persona of the Hulk when he was gray. Here's a Marvel Age 12, the awesome Secret Wars cover. It's also the first look at the of Spider-Man's black costume. You know, it's a sort of a preview sketch. Some say it's the actual first appearance, but because Marvel Age is a news magazine, a sort of a preview, it doesn't really get that recognition. Marvel Age issue 25. And this I picked up for two reasons. For one, it's a Bill Mantlo interview, and Mantlo was one of the writers that was writing like Incredible Hulk and Rom and stuff that I read growing up. And another reason I got it is it's an early appearance of Rocket Raccoon before he was a big star in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. All right, and the last one of today's haul is Peter Parker, The Spectacular Spider-Man, issue 116. And I believe this is the first appearance of a character called the Foreigner, who is supposed to be in the upcoming Kraven movie. So there's been a lot of talk about that. I think the comic is pretty hot right now. Okay, so there you have it. I'm really happy with what I found. It's so much nicer going to an actual store, getting the books in your hands, getting to look at them up close, to even take them out of the bag and take a look at them if you want to. It's just, I just feel so much better purchasing and buying from a local comic shop, you know, supporting the local businesses. So yeah, it has put me in a much better mood after some of those terrible whatnots. Which reminds me, I will have some, it came from eBay coming up soon. A lot of online comic book stores that have yet to open. Bird City Comics, Unknown Comics. I have some great Spider-Man, I hope great Spider-Man comics to show you that I got from Mile High Comics. So stay tuned, subscribe, click the notification bell so you'll know when those new videos come out. Leave me a comment. Tell me what you think of some of the books in this haul. And yeah, I hope you'll tell your friends about me. All right, comic book enthusiasts, until next time, Comic On, my friends. Tell your friends about me.